Hello and welcome to another episode of Airgun Reviews and Hunting Channel. What I have in front of you is probably one of the most recognized guns out there. I said one. The Hatsan At44 10. I got it on the cyber sale on Monday at an unbelievable price, shipped. 177 caliber, that's fine. 177 do plenty of damage to vermin, pests on inside permission, but I have to detune this gun. I bought it for $118 shipped. It was $117.99 shipped to my door. Brand new. With a build code of 05, so May of 2013. This is how old this gun is. Great shape. Came full. For those people out there that don't know, this is a PCP. Fill it to 3,000 PSI. You can use a hand pump friendly, adjustable butt pad. Love the ambidextrous stock. Nice stippling on the pistol grip. Quattro trigger, very nice, very adjustable. I like my triggers to be right around a pound, not less, but a pound is fine. Haven't measured it because for $100 or under $120 ship, I mean, couldn't go wrong with that. So if you're one of the fortunate ones out there that picked up one of these on their Hatsan sale, I got an email, about their sale on the At44 and 177 caliber. It was a closeout. I said, heck yeah, why not? Why not try one? I have 3 of them anyways. I have another 177 At44 PA, which is basically the same gun. But I also did a video with my friend Corey, Cornfields and Crosshairs. He had spent the weekend over here, and we had a lot of fun. We talked about air guns. We did a video together about Hatsan air guns. We're gonna do another one, that's for sure. And he bought an At44 as well, but he also picked up, which was on sale. I can't remember what he paid for his. I have to find out, but he got him the At44 PA 177 pump action, and I have the pump action as well. Love that pump action gun. I've killed some vermin with that, sure have. I also have the At44 tactical 2.2, the pump action. I don't know if I mentioned that was a 177, and I have the At44 QE long and 2.2. That's my my sniper rifle. I call that my Barrett 50 cal, along with my BT65 QE. I haven't done reviewing that yet. And 25 caliber. That's also I consider it the Barrett 50 cal of all my rifles. That one will reach out and definitely touch someone. So I have to do some shots with that. Next summer, when the weather's warm. After all, I just started my channel this year, so I'm trying to get it off the ground. Oh, by the way, I do appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel, and I got over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you, and a shout out goes to Cyclops, Joe, Rhea, sorry, I don't know, maybe you call it, pronounce your name, but you know who I'm talking about. He's the guy, the scope guy. He subscribed to my channel, and yeah, he gave me his phone number, and I'm going to talk to him and stuff, you know, and I give a shout out to him. If you guys need to know anything about scopes, go check out his website. Subscribe, subscribe on his page. I like that, you know, all these subscribers, we share, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. Help the Airgun community grow and show the YouTube viewers out there that, hey, there's another alternate way of having fun and get rid of Vernon instead of using real guns. It's air guns, whether it's a PCP or whether it's Springer, pumper. Hey, it's fun, backyard friendly, unless you get a high power PCP. Well, if you have neighbors that are really close, well, they might not appreciate, 30 cal round being fired in the backyard, you know, because that's pretty potent round. Like, you know, the highest I have is 25 caliber. I won't go any higher than that. Only because pellets are expensive. So I don't shoot 25 caliber that often, unless I need to reach out and touch something at 100 yards. Then I'll consider using the 25 for something like that, you know, a bigger animal. But otherwise from that, I don't have that many 25s other than, let's see what I have, the BD65. I'll get into that later, but getting carried away. Anyways, this was a great buy. I happen to have an extra regulator here, human regulator, that I'm going to put in this air tube. The plum's a little long, so I'm wondering if this wasn't one that went in my 25, but well, I'll make do with this one. Believe me, I'll make do with this regulator, so I have to buy another regulator. You know, just scrounging around in my parts bins, you know, for parts. But anyways, I'm going to regulate this. I'm going to, you know, do some modifications to the air tube. Got another surprise for you. Here is a Huma moderator that comes apart. And I tested it, and it's pretty nice. Cloth in there, you see that. But anyways, it comes out in sections, and it screws on the end of a barrel. You can order what thread you want for the end of your barrel, and of course, you know, the most popular is 1/2-20. And I tried it on the end of this gun, you know, just to see how quiet it is, and I couldn't believe how quiet. The only thing you could hear out of this thing is, on this particular gun when I shot it, was the hammer striking the pin. Otherwise from that, it was like, couldn't hear anything. So, good job, Huma. By the way, all these guns that you see here, you know, these are all my personal guns. You know, I'm not sponsored. This is something that I do. You know, I'm retired, and that's what I do. Retired military, and I love guns. You know, what military person don't like guns? You know, I do. Was a grunt soldier, so you know, I like guns. So, anyways, you know, I find that this is therapeutic for me. You know. Instead of going out and firing my powder burners, which cost a lot of money and ammunition, which I do like, I shoot a couple times a year, but this I really enjoy. This takes me back to my childhood days, you know, when I first got my first air gun, Daisy 880, which I did a review on my original one I still have. But anyways, yes, very impressed. Now, I haven't done a review yet. Like I said, I got a lot of reviews to do. But, you know, I do have a Bantam Sniper HR in 22 caliber, and that came with a Huggett Belletta, I don't know, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, that was an expensive moderator. And I think this might give it a good run for the money. Kudos. You know, I'll have to take that off the Bam Sniper and do sound tests. This gun is shooting, you know, and Hatsan is very, when they say a gun shoots at a certain speed, they are very accurate. Hatsans are known for their power and accuracy. If you get the right one, the right barrel, and the barrel's okay, yeah, they can be quite accurate. And if it can quiet the bark on this gun, where I can hear just the hammer hitting the valve pin, that's all I hear. This is doing the job. Certainly is. And I got it on sale, you know, right around Thanksgiving time. They had the sales, and it was quick shipping from Europe all the way here. Like a week time, I couldn't believe it. But yes, the Huma moderator. And of course, my own personal side wheel, and a copy from Discovery Scope. This one is a 416-44. Yeah, 416-44. Half milled up. It's not a lit reticle. I've got these on a few of my Airguns, and that's what's going on this platform right here. I got some field target guns, and this is going to be one of them that I'm going to use in field target. Now, this scope, by the way, is under $100. I know you guys are freaking out. Oh, I wouldn't put a $100 scope. Some of you are anyways, but let me put this on this side here. Anyways, I want to talk about these right here. My good friend Ernest Rowe. Yes, Ernest Rowe. I know him quite well. We talk on the phone, we text. He's from the Philippines. I'm Phil Amps, I'm half, you know. My wife's from the Philippines. Anyways, I was talking to him about, I don't know, barrels. And he did a video on Instagram and how he was testing out barrels on some of the FX, the smooth twist X barrels. You know, some of them have a little wobble to it. And I asked him in a text message, hey, where did you get those V blocks? We're talking about these V blocks right here. Okay, roller bearing V blocks. Now, the reason I bring this to your attention, when my friend was here, Corey was here a couple weekends ago, or maybe it was last weekend. A couple weekends ago. Anyways, when he was here, we went out to the range, and I took my AT44 and I converted that from the long barrel version to the short. I wanted a little bit shorter. Like, this is perfect length for me right here, you know, perfect length. I don't know if I can even access. Oh, there we go. My way. Get one of these right here. You can recharge it on the wall or by the sun. Works great. It'll charge up like 3 cell phones, dead cell phones. Get it on eBay. Anyways, now I can look at some information. Okay. On this particular gun, I'm sure everybody's either had one or still have one or thinking about getting one. Get one. If you don't have one, get one. They're very tunable. Yes, they are. There's plenty of videos on how to tune them. But when I want to talk about this particular gun, it says it gets, okay, up to 40 shots per fill, 30, 40, 177, 22, 18, 27, 25. It says up to 46 foot-pounds of energy, 30 and 177, 42, and 46 for the 25 caliber. Okay, I said it, yeah, it fills up to 3,000 psi, but what I want to know was, okay, this gun weighs 8 pounds, just like this, and it's fairly, balances on your hand, so got a good balance to it. 8 pounds, yeah, not bad. Put a scope on there, yeah. Depending on scope, depending now on what you put on there. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna add 10 pounds to this gun. Yeah, 10 pounds. Comes with 2 magazines, fill probe. You know, you got a screw on that, fitting on the end, a fill probe. Rotate this, for those of you that know it. Air cylinder and screws. You can buy extra cylinders, they're cheap. But I'm just gonna regulate this one, like I said. But comes with swivel studs for your strap. I couldn't think about it. Put on your strap, to carry it around with you, bipod. But anyways, what was I was talking about the gun. Yeah, good valve, but back to the blocks. When I ordered these blocks, they were on eBay, had to get them. I was scratching my head, I was trying to tell myself on the AT44 when I put a shorter barrel on that gun, I knew that the long barrel, that long barrel is going to give you more velocity, feet per second with a longer barrel, but I didn't care about that. I wanted something that's a little bit more, this length right here. And of course, the monitor is going to make it just a little bit longer, but that's okay. As long as it does the job. There's some aftermarket stuff you can get for it. You can get, a biathlon lever you can put on these, makes it easier to cock. I think I'll get one of those. All my other AT44s, except for the pump action, has a biathlon lever that I got from eBay on UK. Well, I haven't got the reviews on that one yet, but I'm just telling you some of the stuff that I've done with these guns, and these guns are very tunable. And there's a guy by the name of Rally Shark on GTA. I talked to him on the phone, I call him the Hatsan man. It's too bad for B. Walton because he used to be the Hatsan man, and I don't know if he's still doing any work, but Rally Shark on GTA, if I have an issue with a Hatsan, if I can't figure it out, then I call him and I talk to him, and he pretty well can tell me, and I should be writing the stuff down, when I modify and drill the barrel and the ports or what have you, to get more power out of the gun. But in this particular platform, I want to go down to like what the people in Europe shoot, like Great Britain, 12 foot-pound, like 12, 13 foot-pound gun, maybe even like 14. I want to shoot that because I want to do some pesting on the inside of the barn during the wintertime when the birds come inside and roost up in the rafters. And definitely don't want a, pass through the roof and put a hole in the farmer's barn, which will get me kicked off the permission, and I can't afford that because I need that permission. That's how I have my fun. So this particular gun will be detuned down to 12, 13, maybe 14 pounds, in that range. So I can shoot this gun, because if they can shoot birds over in, Great Britain, knocking them off the perch, this gun will do just fine. And I'm hoping that this gun will, like the cheap pellets, like the Crossman Domes, at 10.5 grain, but that remains to be seen. Anyways, I keep getting sidetracked, but back to the AT44 PA. I went to the range, had a new barrel. I wasn't very happy with the groups, because I know the gun, the Hatsans will group out to 50 yards, no problem, half inch or less. I know this. And I got a flyer here and there, I'm like, what the hell, 1 minute it's grouping fine, next minute it's not grouping worth the shit. And I've tried, and believe me, when I say I've got 2 ammo cans full of ammunition of all different sizes, brands, weights. When I get a new gun, they go through the whole gamut of pellets. And then right here, folks, put it in my phone. Airgun pellets. And right in there, that's the title. And I go in there and I'll select the gun. I say, oh, okay. All right. So you like this particular pellet. Okay. Oh, followed by this particular pellet. And yeah, I literally will get the best groups out of each pellet, and then I rate them. So if I run out one, I say, okay, well, it likes this pellet, and then so forth and so on. So I'm hoping that this gun will like the Crossman cheap pellets by Walmart. But I'm not going to get my hopes up high, but that's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, wasn't happy with the groups. Figured, oh man, what's wrong with it? So we came back, and I asked Corey, so what do you think? Nickel-sized groups, maybe a little bit larger. Certainly wasn't this accurate. .21 wasn't that accurate, but it was nickel-sized groups, and it had some flyers in there. So I don't know about this barrel. Now, this barrel is the exact same barrel that goes on the PA, AT44 PA. What I found was Corey said, hey, what about your V-blocks over there? And I said, oh yeah, I forgot about the V-blocks. He's talking about these V-blocks. I saw it on my workbench where I work on my air guns. Completely forgot about it because I bought it over the summertime after I talked to Ernest, after seeing his video on Instagram. And so I took the barrel off, and first thing I did was grab the original barrel on the AT44 and shine a light down the bore while spinning it. And the barrels was slightly bent. You could see the rifling when I was turning it. It was kind of like oblong. It wasn't rolling true. That's with the barrel that Hatsan sent me, the short one. Of course, the long one, I did the same thing, and it was rolling true. And that's why I couldn't believe that AT44 long, when I was shooting that in the long configuration, that thing was accurate as hell. Couldn't believe how accurate that thing was. But then when I got the short barrel like this one here, for the PA, the pump action, I wasn't very happy with the groups. And I was going to do a review on that, but then I'm like, man, these groups suck. Flyer here and there, and I just wasn't very happy with it. I was a little perturbed about that, that you know, scratching my head trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with the gun, you know, like, it'll shoot great, and all of a sudden, no, it's flyer, throwing flyers, and all of a sudden it shoots great, you know. Now I know why, you know. So I'm gonna be definitely taking the barrel off, inspecting the barrel, make sure that the crown is good on the barrel, clean the barrel naturally, you know, push a pellet through to see if there's any tight or loose spots, you know, just shine a light down there and make sure everything, the lands and grooves looks fine. Of course, give it the spin test on these V blocks. That's on all guns from now on. When I get a new gun, I'm taking that barrel off and inspecting it. You know, I don't care about the rest of the gun. If the barrel isn't accurate, the gun isn't accurate, and you're going to be frustrated with it. So, you know, yeah, you can do the 10 for 10 shot all you want to, you know, but what is it? They're only shooting 20 yards or less? That don't make any difference. What really matters is what is the gun going to do at 50 yards? You may 0-30, but let's be realistic. Take it up 50 yards. That'll tell the whole story. That'll tell you what kind of barrel you have. Yeah, I mean, right. Yeah, I know that Urban, it'll do 1/2 inch or less. Guaranteed. At 50 yards. I know that when I shot that Urban, the first guy I was testing pellets. It likes the JSB without a doubt, but it also likes the Crossman too. I mean, but you know, if I had to choose, yeah, the JSBs perform a hell of a lot better at 50 yards, but the Crossmans did just as fine too, covered by a dime. Yes, a dime. My friend Mark King, he saw it that day, same day when I shot it. He couldn't believe it at 50 yards that I could cover the goose with a dime with that Urban. Yes, sir. So it all makes a difference if the barrel has the right crown. There's no loose or tight spots in the barrel. The barrel's clean. The barrel's running true. These V blocks told me the whole story, what was wrong with that AT44. And now I've got another barrel on it. I set the barrel back, so I'm waiting for a barrel to be shipped back to me from Hatsan. And you can bet I'm gonna clean it, inspect it, put it on these V blocks, make sure the barrel isn't bent. It can happen, and you'll be scratching your head trying to figure out what all these accuracy issues, and it could be just everything could be cleaned out, crown looks fine, and have a slightly bent barrel is all it takes to throw off the accuracy. At 30 yards, no problem, stacking right in there. But then when you take it out further than 30 yards, and the groups start opening up, and then now you start getting flyers, well, you know it's gonna be something wrong with the barrel. If you tried all different kinds of pellets like I did, and none of those pellets group, you know there's something wrong. I just couldn't put my finger on it, and I was trying to tell myself, okay, nickel-sized groups, yeah, you know, I was using the bird here, an example. Yeah, well, nickel covered the bird, you know, I can hit a sparrow with that, you know, with a nickel, you know, and I have a king of flyer, but I don't want any flyers. I want it to hit, you know, nice little tight groups. That's what I want. That's my expectation. Maybe not, may not be your expectation, but that's my expectation, you know. Anyways, there you have it. I'm gonna do a review on this particular gun at a later date after I take it apart. I mean, I gotta take this gun completely apart because, you know, that's just what I am. I take guns apart, check everything out. And I did not check. But now I know I did not check that barrel that I got from Hatsan. And Hatsan's not gonna check the barrel for you. You know, they're just gonna, you know, they think, oh, it's brand new. You know, came from the factory. You know, all wrapped up, sent it to you. But yeah, definitely was a bet. So I'm gonna be checking this one out. Make sure that one's okay, and if it is, it's gonna be an accurate shooter. Thank you, Corey, for watching my video, for reminding me that I have these V blocks. Amazing. I have so much stuff around here, you know, I don't even think about it, you know. Here I got V blocks, I didn't even remember, but Corey did. He saw his V blocks. He said, hey, use V blocks, you gotta check your barrel. I said, yeah, I'm sure as shit. Barrel wasn't turning perfectly true. Slight little wobble. So, okay, folks. Until next time, I'm debating whether I want to go ahead and do this video, taking down the AT44, installing the reg, and all that. Let me marinate. You know, like you marinate meat overnight. Let me marinate on that, and I'll get back to you if there's something you want me to do. But this particular moderator right here is going on a very special gun that I also purchased. You just haven't seen it yet. Besides this one right here. And this video too goes out to the backyard air gunner. Yes, this is what I got. Just like you did with your new rifle and handgun there, your pistol gun. Yeah, this is what I got. You know, it's gotten to the point, you know, where, you know, if I don't get nothing in the mail, or if I don't get nothing from FedEx or UPS, I'm having withdrawals. I don't know about you guys out there, but I have withdrawals. You know, I was like, oh my God, I didn't get nothing today. You know, I need to go order something. You know, or air guns, and the wife thinks, you know, wife, she actually supports my guns and my little hobby here. So, yeah, keep her. Thumbs up to her. Let me buy these toys. My toys. That's what I call them. My babies. But anyways, have a good one. Until next time, talk to you soon.